everyone, this is Romy. It's that time of the year again, that Valentine's Day where you see hearts, chocolate, and couples everywhere. And you were wondering, what's wrong with me? Why I can't get a date? Well, let me show you with some of our anime choices that you're not so bad. So I gathered with my friends and I suggested them some animes with some examples of couples that are not very helpful examples. I could have been like, oh yeah, you want romance? Why don't you try Maid-sama? Or why don't you try Kami-sama Keys? But no! I had to make it interesting. So I suggested them the following animes. I suggested Domestic Girlfriend. I suggested Scum's Wish. I suggested Future Diaries. So let's see if they had some fun with it. Also, I'll be doing the review of Scum's Wish. Scum's Wish. Where to start? So, first of all, do you remember when you were in high school? And do you remember when your first love felt like it was the end of the world? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Scum's Wish is, it's like looking at a wreck in the highway that you know that shouldn't be watching it, but you still can't get your eyes off it for some reason. Yeah, it's the same feeling. We just see this bunch of teenagers having this infatuation with older people. Would you see Hanabi being in love with her childhood friend, which is now her homeroom teacher? Then you see Mugi being in love with this chick. Yeah, so Aki-sensei is not my favorite character, for what you can gather. Yes. So her motivation for destroying everybody else's love lives is apparently because she wants to be loved and desired. We have a word for that. We're not gonna say it here. I don't want to be censored by YouTube. And the thing is, like, you start hating her, then you start looking at her past, then you start seeing like, oh, her life is boring or has no meaning. Oh, her meaning on life is just whatever the man tells her, and then you start kind of feeling sorry for her, but kind of not. Oh my god, the scenes, the shocking scenes, the sex scenes. How is this not hentai? It was right on the line. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I love ecchi in hentai. The thing is, there are so many things wrong with what they think is love. I mean, you have people that change their entire lives and their entire way of being just for love. They are people that they think that being used is love. Then you have people that think that love can change other people and change the way they think and the way they act. And that's not how love works. Love works on changing someone if that person actually wants to change, which we don't get to see at the end. We just get to imagine that it's going to happen. I mean, there is some comment about it, like, yeah, she have changed because she because of someone else's love, but I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, so would I recommend it? Totally. If you like those dumpster fire animes that you can't stop watching, it's like a soap opera. I gotta tell you, it's like a soap opera. It's like the soap operas I used to watch when I was growing up. So yeah, if you don't like the simple cut anime, romance anime that it's just the high school love and they get together and they're happy ever after, yes, this is definitely your type of romance anime. This is not going to be clear cut. This is going to be several layers of messed up, and this is going to be an interesting thing. Good luck watching it. So, yeah, that was my review. Please don't forget to comment if you have watched the anime, if you are going to try this anime, and
Hi everybody, I'm Dara from To Weeb or Not To Weeb, and today I'm going to be talking about the anime I chose for Valentine's Day to watch. The anime I chose was Domestic Girlfriend. Domestic Girlfriend was an anime that was originally a manga that started I think in 2018 and was turned into an anime in 2019. It is a romance anime that explores a relationship between the main character Natsuo and his teacher crush Hina. One night while he's at a mixer, he has a one-night stand with a girl named Rui. After this one-night stand, he goes home and his father tells him that he's getting married. His new stepmother is coincidentally also the mother of the girl he had a one-night stand with, Rui, and also his teacher crush Hina. So the series itself is pretty straightforward. The story mainly centers around Natsuo and how he comes to terms with living with Hina, who is his crush. The story also really focuses on Rui's relationship with Natsuo and her feelings towards him. It kind of explores the ins and outs of like adolescent love and how things like that can manifest. The first thing that like really caught my attention with this anime is that the main character Natsuo is first seen as a child, and you only kind of see his maturity level and his real personality with his interactions with other women. So just for reference, Natsuo is 17, I'm pretty sure, and Hina is 21. Rui is also 17. But all throughout the series, Hina treats him like he's a child. But as you can tell, he's very much so not a child. He handles real situations really well, and he knows how to relate his emotions with other people's emotions, especially women in this series. The vibe of the series is changed after the relationship between Hina and Natsuo get heated. So, like I said before, Natsuo is seen as a little brother to Hina, but after a while, he kind of through like series of her understanding things and like getting to know Natsuo, she starts to develop feelings for him. This also comes after like a big revelation in the story, which I won't say because you see it. But after a while, they start to go back and forth with the emotions, and they're still trying to make it look like they're still like brother and sister, which is still weird. But they're not blood, and it's weird. But that's kind of when the vibe of the series changed. With this change, I thought that it would be more in Rui's favor, just because the series kind of made it seem like Natsuo would get over Hina and then eventually fall for Rui, which is something I wanted to happen. Just because like Rui is not only the same ages as Natsuo, but she's also, I guess, more compatible with Natsuo. I feel like Natsuo is really like just in love with Hina, and like he has no like real conception of who she is, and she's like seen through the series like drinking like till she's drunk and passed out, and like she's not like the best model to like be with, while Rui is like this really sweet and really quiet girl who like she doesn't really know how to express her emotions, but like she can still like form a relationship with Natsuo. I also feel like Rui should have been more vocal in her pursuits to Natsuo, just because like I don't know, he seems very like nonchalant and like he kind of goes with the flow of things, and like I feel like they had already, done the do. She could tell him, hey, I have feelings for you, instead of like assuming that he would know. So I do wish she would have said something about that, but that's in my opinion. I also don't like that Hina gets Natsuo. I am personally, as I said before, I'm not a fan of her, just because like she always talks to Natsuo like he's a child, and like he can't understand anything she's going through, which like I said, there's a big revelation in the middle of the story that like she's like, you wouldn't understand, but I'm like, anybody would understand because you shouldn't do it. But I don't really like her also because of that, and I don't like her for Natsuo because I don't think she, and this may sound weird, I don't think she's mature enough for Natsuo. It's just my opinion. I don't, like, she may be 21 and a lot older, but as you can see, like, she's like walking around in her panties sometimes, and like, drinking all the time like it's nothing, which isn't a problem. It's not a problem. But like she's so like drunk that she didn't even notice that like Natsuo tried to kiss her. So I didn't like that at all. But all in all, I think the show was really good. So the part that we're coming to is the relationship as a whole between the three, because I'm going to put them in the three as a whole because that's what the story is about. It's a very odd relationship. So my final qualm with this anime is the name. So it's Domestic Girlfriend, but number one, his girlfriends are being Hina, and she can't cook. She doesn't do any of the housework, but Rui does. And Rui is not the girlfriend. So I don't know which part is the domestic and which part is the girlfriend. And then on the cover, there's both girls with him, which does not happen. So that's my qualm with the name. And that is my review of Domestic Girlfriend. Would I watch it again? Probably. It was a pretty good story. Is it my type of anime? No. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Only in dubbed, because I only watch dubbed. So there you go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Joy, and this is To Weeb or Not To Weeb. So today I'm going to be talking about this anime I've been watching called The Future Diary. This anime had me on a roller coaster ride from start to where I am now, which is like crazy. I haven't watched anime in a long time, but I'm glad I started with this one. I can honestly say I'm glad I started with this one. So this anime centers around 12 people, and they're in a survival game. The survival game is curated. It's made by this god, the god Deus. And Deus is the god of space and time. And basically he made this game where he gives 12 people these future diaries, and the goal is kill or be killed. So he's trying to find a successor. Last man standing wins. Twist is, they don't know who the other diary holders are. They don't know who they are. So the whole time you're watching, you're like, ooh, is he a diary holder? Is she a diary holder? Like, it kind of brings in the suspense. The two main characters are Yuno, which is the female protagonist in the anime, and then you have Yuki, which is he's the male protagonist. Yuki is kind of new to the game. Not even kind of. He's new to the game. Like, he doesn't really know what's going on. He didn't even really know about the future diaries. He was brought into it like everybody else. But unwillingly, he didn't know what was going on. He ends up being the number one target, like from the jump, which you'll see in the anime. I'm trying not to give away too much. But this anime has so many different themes. It's like a gumbo mixture of anime. Like, you have your psychological piece, your suspense piece, your supernatural element, your action. But then there's also romance. That's what I'm going to focus on in honor of Valentine's Day. So, Yuno and Yuki, their relationship. Well, let me first start off by explaining who they are. So, like I said, Yuki is the male protagonist. He is very shy, very quiet, doesn't have any friends. The whole thing about his diary is, and because of the way he lives his life, his diary is more focused on like what's going on around him. It doesn't include him at all. He just focuses on the things that happen around him, which is going to be very important later on in the anime. And then you got my favorite. She's my favorite. She's crazy, but she's my favorite. You got Yuno. Yuno's very interesting. She has this pink hair and she's very like in your face and like very like she is who she is and very direct and blunt. And I've grown to love her. I've really grown to love her. So the whole underlying romance with Yuno and Yuki, let me just start out by saying Yuno's whole purpose is to protect Yuki. She lives for Yuki and she will die for Yuki. Like, that is her boo. Don't mess with Yuki. So she's a diary holder too, obviously, and she's the one that kind of leads him through the series, because Yuki doesn't really know what's going on. He's new to this. He doesn't really know what's happening. He doesn't really know what to do. So Yuno is the one from the jump keeping him alive, guiding him through this. But she also is obsessed with him. Right. It's crazy. Her diary is only focused on Yuki, which comes in hand for him, but it makes her look crazy. But it's also kind of cute. I have to say, like, watching it and getting to the point where I am, it's kind of like, okay, Yuno will lay down her life for him. Like, she is the true meaning of ride or die. Because she will die for him. Like, she will do whatever she has to do for him. And it kind of makes you think, like, is she crazy in love? Or is she just crazy? Cool to see, like, the interaction between Yuki and Yuno. Because I think Yuki's kind of battling with it, too. Because he's like, is she crazy? Or is it nice to have somebody that loves me enough that they would kill for me? So I think he battles with it, too, in his head. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave us a comment below if you've already seen the anime. What do y'all think about Uni? Like, there's also this underlying thing of where does it come from? That's what kept me intrigued. Her backstory really kept me intrigued in this anime because I want to know, like, what made you this way? Like, how do we get from, you know, maybe a point in time that we don't get to see in the anime to where we are now, where you're this crazy psycho chick who's willing to kill anybody and everybody that is trying to get to Yuki. So I don't know. It's definitely like a battle. It's definitely a battle. It's a battle between what's too much and what's too far, and then what love really is. So going forward, I can't wait to finish this anime. I can't wait to see how it ends. I can't wait to see who the rest of the diary holders and how everything unfolds. I would definitely recommend this anime. Definitely recommend this anime. And I also want to say, I love the music. I love the theme music. The music at the end I really liked. The artistry to me was really good. It had this like, I'm gonna tell you the weird thing. I couldn't watch this anime in the dark because it's kind of creepy. It has this creepy undertone to it. So it's like a creepy romance type of vibe. So to me, the artistry was kind of like, it had its dark elements, but then it had its like bright and loving and, you know, light elements. So I really like that about it too. But I would definitely recommend this anime. If you want something that's a thriller, you got it. If you want something psychological, you got it. If you want something that has suspense mixed in with a little supernatural, you got it. And then there's also the romance element, which is crazy because it makes you think. And I love things that make me think. So I would definitely recommend this anime. I would recommend somebody who's never seen anime before. It's a good starter anime. I really liked it. Tell us in the comments below, what did you think? What did you think about Yuno? Do you think she's crazy? Do you think she's obsessed? I mean, obviously, she seems obsessed to me. But where do you draw the line, though? That's the thing. Where do you draw the line? Is it bad that she's willing to lay down her life for Yuki? I don't know. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Hello everyone, this is Candace, and welcome to Weeb or Not to Weeb. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. This month we are doing a Valentine's series of a love story in anime. I started watching it, and it came on. It started playing. I'm like, what is this? Why? Like, I don't understand. was in straight Japanese, y'all. And then it had the nerve to have at the bottom the captions. I was like, so you telling me they expect me to sit here and listen to Japanese knowing I can't understand it, but I also have to read it? I was like, I can't read and try to look at the anime series. I can't do that. So then I sent them a text. I was like, y'all, for real? I was like, I can't watch this. I was like, first of all, I'm new to anime. And I was like, me trying to watch something in Japanese and read the captions, I was like, that's no-go. And then they was like, oh, Candace. They was like, that means you're not a sub. You're more of dub. And I was like, sub and dub? They was like, yeah. They was like, dub is stuff that's like in English. And then they was like, sub, that's when you actually have to read the captions. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, yeah, for feature references, if and when I get into more anime, they're definitely going to be in dub because they got to be in English if I'm going to be able to sit and pay attention. After that, they told me to watch Feature Diaries. And so I was like, okay, well, you know, let's see what that's about. And they was like, well, you'll like it a little bit better. They was like, because it's in dub, so it is in English. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm just going to be totally honest with you all. It's like 25 episodes in like one series. I only got to episode 9. And like I said, y'all know I'm still new to anime, so I'm still trying to, you know, I'm really trying my best with this, y'all. I will say this. The theme song to it is fire. Like, it was fire when I first heard it. I was like, oh yeah. And then it kept going. And I was like, why is this theme song like 3 minutes long? They actually got a full-blown song for an intro. 3 minutes. And I'm like, yo, I'm used to like maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even a minute. But it kept going. I'm like, oh, no. I did like the animation style. Let's see. The camera work. Like I said, that was kind of very dramatic too because it was like every time, you know, something happened or dramatic happened, it did the camera style like that as well. Let's see. The pace of the storyline. So the pace of the storyline, for me, it was a little slow. It's like some of the episodes I will be like really into, and then it's like other episodes it was a little bit drawn out to me, so it kind of lost my attention. But like I said, a lot of it probably has to do with the fact that I'm not a big anime fan yet, so I'm still like kind of getting into it. So I think that's probably why it's taking me so long to even finish it. So I did get to episode 9, but like I said, some of the episodes, you know, it caught my attention. So I actually sat through the whole thing and like wanted to watch another one. And then some of the episodes were like, oh, okay, you know, it's dragged out. So I found myself watching it, then I'll stop and then I'll come back to it like maybe a day or two later, or maybe like a couple of hours later or something like that. So yeah. Let me see. I will say that there were some really good parts in it that I did like. Like, I was kind of thrown off at the guy with, you know, I guess he's the god or something like that. You know, he looked like, what's that thing from, Saw. He looked like the Saw clown to me, except he had like a more pointy chin. I don't know. I forget his name. But he's like the god or something. And then let's go ahead and get to this relationship between Yuki and Yuno. So first of all, I would be kind of scared to know that knowing everything that she knew about Yuki and how she knew that was going to be her love and she want to protect her love and this, that, and the other, to me, that's kind of like clingy. Like, that is very clingy. So, and then it's like stalkerish kind of. So I kind of felt like Yuki, like, you know, like, what's going on, you know? It's kind of stalkerish. So to me, up until episode 9, I feel like the whole thing is kind of stalkerish, you know, for her knowing like each and every move. But then I do like it because, like, in a way, she is helping this man, like, you know, kill certain people that needs to be killed or get them out the way. Like, she really got this man back. And I can tell slowly, I guess you can say the relationship between Yuki and Yuno, from what I know, all up to episode 9. I'll eventually finish the rest of it, but I'm going to go ahead and just tell y'all what I know now. It's kind of stalkerish. It's cute in a little bit of a way, you know, because she's helping him, you know, but it's kind of stalkerish. Like, yo, get this man some space. Like, you always around him, you know. And y'all in, high school? Y'all in high school? Like, get this man some space. Or is it middle school? they middle school or high school. First of all, they wouldn't be doing all this in middle school, so I guess high school. But anyway, yeah. So that is that is what I've watched for the Valentine's special Future Diaries. So guys, I'm not really big on it yet, but I'm trying to get there. So cut me some slack. I only got episode 9, but hey, out of 25, I think I did pretty well. So anyways, guys, I hope you finish enjoying our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Weeb or Not to Weeb. Are you a Weeber or are you not a Weeb? Join Not a Weeber. That way we can eventually, throughout our YouTube series, we can all learn and grow together. Bye, guys!
And this was our video for Valentine's Day. Please let us know in the comments if you like these animes or if you are gonna try them. Also, don't forget to follow us on our social medias on Facebook and Instagram.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.